Good morning students, welcome to today's class. Today we will be talking about equivalent fractions, and before going in depth I am going to teach you how you are going to analyze or identify equivalent fraction, or what is equivalent fraction is all about. Now look in the blackboard properly. See, this is a square which I have divided into two equal parts, correct? Since I have divided this into two equal parts, my denominator is 2 and only one part is shaded, so my numerator is 1. So the entire fraction is 1 by 2. Next, in this rectangle, what we have seen is it has been divided into 4 equal parts. So my denominator is 4, and since 2 part is only shaded, my numerator is 2. So the fraction is 2 by 4. In the next rectangle, this is divided into 6 equal parts. That's why the denominator is 6 and 3 parts are shaded. So the numerator is 3. So the entire fraction is 3 by 6. Now in all these fractions, 1 by 2, 2 by 4, 3 by 6, you see the entire rectangle is divided into half. In the sense, see, out of 2 parts, 1 part is shaded. Out of 4 parts, 2 part is shaded. Out of 6 parts, only 3 parts are shaded. So these fractions represents what? Half of the entire part. These fractions represents what? Half of the entire part. Okay. Now, when you look into these fractions, only these fractions, 1 by 2, 2 by 4, 3 by 6, okay? These three fractions, when you look into it, you will know that these are equivalent fractions, okay? Why this is equivalent fractions, I am going to tell you now. Equivalent fraction is nothing but a fraction that represents same part of a whole. The fraction that represents same part of a whole is called equivalent fractions. Now, if I have to tell you, if you have to derive equivalent fraction of a particular fraction, okay, equivalent fraction of a particular fraction. For example, what we are doing now, obtaining equivalent fraction of a given fraction. Okay, that means you will be provided with a fraction. Suppose your fraction is 2 by 3. Okay, now if I tell you what will be the equivalent fraction of 2 by 3, how you are going to get this? What you will do is, you will have to multiply the numerator and the denominator with same number. Suppose if I multiply this numerator with 2, I'll have to multiply this 3 also with the number 2. So what I get? 2 2s are 4, 3 2s are 6. Therefore, 2 by 3 is equivalent to 4 by 6. Okay, that means 4 by 6 is the equivalent fraction of 2 by 3, or you can say the other way around, 2 by 3 is the equivalent fraction of 4 by 6. How did you get this? You have simply divided this particular fraction, that means the numerator and the denominator of this particular fraction, with the same number. If I have multiplied 2 with the numerator, I should multiply 2 also with the denominator, and whatever result you get, this is the equivalent fraction of the given fraction. Is this clear now, students? Now, I'll give you one more example. Suppose I take a number 1 by 2. You'll have to find out the equivalent fraction of this. That means multiply 1 with supposingly 2. Then you'll have to multiply even the denominator with 2. So what do you get? 2 by 4. So therefore 1 by 2 is the equivalent fraction of 2 by 4. Is this clear, everyone? So now next part is to check check whether two fractions are equivalent or not. So our question is that if I give you two fractions, suppose 2 by 4 and 4 by 8, okay? If I ask you whether these two are equivalent or not, how you are going to check this? This is very simple. You'll have to just cross multiply it. That means 4 into 4 gives you what? 16. 2 into 8 gives you what? 16. Since both these two part you got 16 as the answer, therefore 2 by 4 is equivalent to 4 by 8. Understood? What you have to do is you have to simply cross multiply it. So you get 4 into 4 is 16, 2 into 8 is 16. Since both the part you got 16 same number, so these two are equivalent. So I hope you have understood equivalent fraction to some extent. In your next live class, I will be teaching you in depth on equivalent fractions. Thank you students. Enjoy.